Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I just wanted to play with some makeup, do a little chit chat, get ready with me with you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I wanted to start this video off on a really good note. I was going to talk about how clear my skin is, but right before this, I filmed an IG tutorial trying a new skincare product, and I'm breaking out and my skin is red. I probably shouldn't put makeup on top of it, but I'm planning to go out later, so I'm just kind of like, I just want to cover it up, okay? I just want to cover it up. Also, my skin has been so good lately, and that's why I was so mad, because I was like, I'm so excited to just lay some makeup on my skin. I haven't done my makeup in what feels like forever, and I mean, I'm not like actively breaking out with like acne and stuff like that. It's just really annoying that the redness is here. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I just want to play with some makeup, so if you guys want to see me play with some makeup and complain about my life and talk about the good parts of my life, whatever, just talk about me, then just please keep watching. Okay, so I did my brows, and I don't know if you can see, but it's like starting to get worse. And it makes me really sad because this company was so sweet with sending me these products, but I just don't know if I want to share it with you guys, especially if I can't even use them myself. So we'll see. I don't know. I feel like no mask, it was a face mask. I don't think that no mask is worth going through this, even if it does in the end clear up my skin. Okay, so I did my brows. I don't know what kind of eye look I want to do today. I've been really loving the Bella Jordan Makeup Obsession collaboration palette. And I just got my nails done. As you can see, they're like lavender, and I really love this color right here, so I kind of want to incorporate that into the look. I don't know what I want to do. I kind of want to do like an inner corner highlight little moment with this color, or like, yeah, I'm gonna go easy on myself just because like I'm not really in the mood to be doing like a whole crazy eye look, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna be getting ready. So where do I start? About myself. I'm not going to talk too much about the makeup just because, I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. I just want to kind of talk about myself and be a little selfish today, and honestly just talking out loud helps me think about my own life as well and what I want to be doing. So let's just do that. So right now it is July, and I recently just graduated from college with my associate's degree, which is really exciting, but also terrifying because now my life is just like not school anymore, if that makes sense. Like I feel like everyone is used to having their entire life being school. Like ever since elementary school, we're just, school is our everyday. We plan around school, we look forward to school during the summertime. At least I did. Like I remember like getting all of the school supplies and getting new clothes and stuff was like my favorite, but whether it was summertime or during school, like school was everything. And as of right now, since I've graduated, is the first time in my life that like I don't have to worry about school or like my education right now. So I need to get a full-time job. I need to start thinking about just kind of growing up, and it's kind of terrifying but also really exciting at the same time. So I feel like I'm just trying to balance all of that right now, and it's really stressful, but also, as I said, really exciting just because it's a new chapter. Jesus, drop my brush. But I was saying it's really exciting but also terrifying just because it's a new chapter of my life, something I've never lived before, and I'm sure it'll be fine, but there's just so many ways that my life could go, I feel like, and trying to just figure out. And that's the thing too, like I'm not pressuring myself to figure it out, because I feel like you truly never figure your life out, you just get better at it, if that makes sense. So I'm just looking forward to getting better at life, and I feel like with this new chapter of life, with something I've never done before, like kind of like be more as like an adult, figure myself out, what I want to do with my career and my job and my time and just everything. I don't know, it's just a little overwhelming, but I'm excited at the same time. So as of right now, I'm looking for jobs. In the end though, this right here is like my main goal. It's just kind of what keeps me motivated. Like I feel like some people don't realize the help that it can bring for the person doing it as well, because right now like no one's behind the camera, I'm just talking to myself, but thinking out loud about my life and just talking out loud helps me so much. And I don't know, I just really enjoy it, and also being able to just play with makeup at the same time I just really like it, so that's what I'm doing right now. It's just also really hard because I'm the only one kind of in my friend group that is going through this. Me and my boyfriend, Jacob. If you follow my Instagram, you know him. But I have a boyfriend, Jacob, and me and him are done with college at the exact same time. So we're pretty much in the exact same position, education-wise and just life-wise. And all of my other friends are still attending like universities and college out of state. So like I have a friend in Arizona and San Diego and like Rhode Island, New York, and it's just like hard because they're not here. And it's also just a transition too. Like I'm growing up and I'm not in a position anymore where I can just hit everyone up at like 9 p.m. and be like, hey, let's go out and stuff, because I can during the summertime, but like these 3 months are really all I have with them every year. So it's kind of sad, but also I'm excited to see where my friends go with their lives too. And then also just to see, like, I don't know, I feel like this is just such a weird part of my life that I'm just kind of like trying to go through, and I don't know how I feel about it. Like I'm honestly just like going through it, to be honest, trying to just figure myself out, and that's fine because that has to happen in order for anything to change. You need to be uncomfortable in order to... Coco, can you please just let me film my YouTube video without bumping my camera? So right now I am just going into the shade Pops from the Makeup Obsession Belle Jordan palette, and this shade is actually pretty cool because it's completely matte, but there are some like gold flecks of glitter. It's like not a shimmer at all, but there are like little gold flecks of glitter in here, which is cool. Okay, so I am just going to put this all over my lid and blend it out, and just, I don't know, I kind of really like this color. It looks so much more orange on camera than it does in person. But yeah, I feel like every time I film a YouTube video, I'm always like, I know I haven't been here in a minute, but I'm really happy to film. And like honestly, that's just the truth though, just because I feel like this part of my life has been so crazy that I haven't had as much time as I've wanted to just really sit down and put everything I have into YouTube, which thankfully I now have time, which I'm really excited about, because I feel like years ago I'd always be like, oh, like this week, like next week is finals week, and like after finals week, like I have a bunch of time, and then it's summertime and I can film a bunch, and then like all this stuff, and then like, I end up having like breaks where I can put energy into YouTube and Instagram. And like I hate that, because it's like I would rather just be able to put everything I have consistently into YouTube and Instagram so that you guys can see like how much I enjoy this, and also just how much like how much it means to me, because this is like literally what I want to do, and I feel like that's so crazy to people. And like I'm aware, I feel like so many people think that like it's so childish of me to think that like I can be a YouTuber, and I feel like it's such like a looked down upon career, job, whatever you want to call it. But to me, it's like I'm 19. I have so much more life to live, and if I can spend a few years putting everything I have into something that could turn into something where I can just do that every single day for the rest of my life and be able to make money off of it to support me and my family and just everything, then like why not try? Like that's my thing, is like I feel like life is too short to not be taking risks, and that's just what I'm doing right now. Oh, that's cute, I think. I feel like I need to pop something brighter in the center of it just to keep it a little bit brighter, because I don't want it to darken my inner corner at all. I know that this is a shimmer, but I feel like it's darkening my inner corner a little bit, so maybe I'll like layer something on top of it. I'm gonna do some winged liner, and it's so funny to me because I really didn't think that I was gonna like these. Okay, so if you've been following me for a while on Instagram, you would know that I've never really worn winged liner at all. I've done like smoky eyeliner with like black or brown shadow, but that's like it, and it's super super tiny because like I can't do it. Like I really just can't do it. And I also have hooded eyelids, so like when I draw it myself, it just ends up like disappearing with like when I look forward and stuff like that. But I genuinely use the quick flick every single time I do winged liner, and I think it's so funny because I feel like people are gonna think like it's sponsored or like I'm being paid to say this, but like I'm not, and I just genuinely love it. So I'm gonna do it again on camera with you guys just to show you how I do it. So Oh god, if you guys don't know what this is, it is a eyeliner stamp. So it's literally like the stamp of a wing, and then you just stamp it on and then like fix it afterwards like the way that you want it. So the way I do it is, why is everything, I swear my desk is slanted, it like so annoying. Okay, so the way I do it is I just look straight forward, angle it with the bottom portion of my lash line. So like what I do is I like look forward and then I follow this up as if I were like draw a line from my bottom lash line up. So I try to line up the bottom of this with that, and then I'll just stamp it. So let's do it. Okay, so I stamped it, and it looks really shitty right now, but I promise it's going to look good because the other end right here has just a basic felt tip eyeliner, and then I go in, sharpen it, lengthen it, and then connect it and fill in the rest of my liner. Like, if my old self just saw me do that right there, that little straight line connecting it, and just literally dragging it across, like, I would have been so proud. I feel like I haven't done like a full face tutorial in a really long time, and I'm kind of just speeding through it. But if you guys want like a base routine or like an eyebrow routine or anything like that, then please let me know down in the comments, because I would love to. I just also, with creating content that I like, I also want to make sure that I'm creating content that you guys are going to watch too. Because, like, you know, if I can do both, create for myself and create for you guys, then I want to do that. Another thing is I really want to film a YouTube video on like how I've grown on Instagram. And the thing is like, with like wanting to be on YouTube and stuff, I want to be the person I wish I had when searching up videos on YouTube. So like, I feel like there's so many videos, whether it's like growing on Instagram or like makeup or like literally anything, like literally anything, that I've always had that feeling watching. Like, I wish I could do this so that someone else could watch and like feel the way that I would feel watching. If that made any sense whatsoever. I feel like that was all over the place. But like, I feel like with so many like growing on Instagram tutorials, they're either trying to like sell you something, or they're trying to tell you like a strategy or any, like, I don't know. It's just a mess. But if you guys have any questions whatsoever on how to grow on Instagram, any questions about like, you know, just what you should be doing for your specific niche, or if you don't even know what a niche is, like anything, like literally anything, put it in the comment section down below. Follow my Instagram, by the way. I put that somewhere on the screen so you guys can follow me and we can be friends, and you can DM me questions. I need to bake. Before I talk about anything, I need to bake. I need to bake. I need to bake. I need to bake. Okay, so I'm gonna bake. Okay, what I do, ooh, I started doing this. I don't think I've done this on camera, but I like double powder my under eyes, if that makes sense. I feel like that sounds really bad, but just hang in there. Okay, so what I like to do is I'll go in with two different powders. So I go in with the LA Colors translucent setting powder underneath my eyes first, and then I go on top of it with the Makeup Obsession Pure Bake Banana baking powder. And I just love the combo, like it's so good. So what I'll do is I'll load my brush up with the translucent powder from LA Colors first, and I will blend out my under eyes, and I will set my under eyes. It's like a preset, that's like how I would say it. So I just like set my under eyes lightly. So after I press that powder in, I'm going to go in with the banana powder from Makeup Obsession and a dry beauty sponge, and I'm going to dip a little bit in, and I'm just going to press this right where I need it. Like, I don't need it all over, I just need it where exactly my creases are, because when I tell you that this powder is heavy, like, it really bakes your under eyes. Like, you really do not need a lot, so I really just put it right where I crease the most, and my under eyes don't crease all day, and it just works so well for me. Another thing is I tried baking my under eyes with just this powder, and it completely dried them out so bad. So that's why I kind of use it sparingly, because it works amazing like with a small amount. I just can't use it like to bake literally everything, because it's just too drying for my skin. I'm so hungry. I feel like I'm starting to get weird because I'm hungry. Come on, just come out. I need... Another thing I want to talk about is, like, I really want my Instagram to be a good reflection of who I am, but I feel like another thing that I have like a dilemma with right now is that it looks too perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm just saying I put a lot of work into my photos to that they appear perfect, so that when people come on my profile, they're like, oh, like, you know, like, I hate when people, like, I even hate going on people's profiles and it just looks so perfect. Like, I know their life's not perfect because no one's life is perfect. Like, everyone goes through shit. But obviously I'm not going to post when I have a mental breakdown. So it's kind of hard because I really want to show you guys, like, who I really am. Like, I really don't want to be one of those people on, like, YouTube and Instagram that really just, like, show the good side of the life that they want to have, because I feel like everyone creates what they want, and, like, to an extent, like, make the life that you, what is it? It's, like, create the life you want to live, and, like, that's fine, but I feel like when you're creating, like, this fake life on social media that, like, everyone thinks is, like, realistic, and then they're like, oh, I want to follow that, I want that perfect life. But I hate when, like, influencers or, like, people on YouTube or social media create, like, this fake life. And it's like, yeah, they probably have, like, all that money and, like, their life is, like, nice. Like, they probably get to go on nice vacations and stuff, but they're not going to be posting about what actually hurts them. They're not going to be talking about, like, their mental health and, like, what problems they have with their family or, like, anything like that. And, like, right now, like, the thing is, like, I don't want to tell you guys all of my business, but I want to let you know that, like, I go through shit, and everyone goes through shit, and I feel like it's really important to stress, especially if someone younger is watching my channel. It's like, everyone goes through bad things. So if you get into a fight with your mom, or you're going through something at school, you're getting bad grades or something, it feels like the end of the world. Like, everyone goes through that, and I feel like it's so hard to see because no one's gonna post about that. Like, it just doesn't make sense to post, like, hey guys, I got a really bad grade today, cried myself to bed last night. Like, no one's gonna post about that. So I just want to find a way to be able to spread positivity with my followers and also just be real. Like, I hate, this is my thing, it's like, I want to be super real and honest with you guys. I'm saying it's not like I want to share, like, my whole ass life and, like, all my business with you guys. I just want to be, like, a good example to show that, like, there are people on YouTube and Instagram that aren't full of themselves and aren't trying to fake this entire life that, like, they want to have. That's pretty much it. I probably could have just said that in that single sentence and moved on, but yeah. I'm gonna move on to the shade Tan. Wow, I really bronzed my face for a whole 6 minutes talking. I'm like really, that's what it is. I'm really hungry. I'm really hungry and my stomach's starting to hurt. Oh, like it just growled at me. I need to finish my bottom lash line. I'm going to bake here and finish my bottom lash line before I forget, and then I leave the house looking like this and there's nothing on my bottom lash line. Another thing that I'm just like randomly thinking about is I feel like so many people, especially like in high school and stuff, so many people thought I hated them, and then I feel like it was always that thing where I was like, I don't even know them. So I feel like if that's what people are thinking of me, like first impression when they just see me in high school, I can only imagine what people think of me in my Instagram photos when I'm just like, you know, like I just have that super serious face, and like I feel like that's, I like posing that way, but also like I'm not a mean person. I don't think I'm a mean person. I'm a real ass person, and like I'll be mean if you are mean to me or someone I know, and like, you know what I mean, but like I don't think I'm a mean person. So like I feel like people just need to stop assuming based on looks, because I feel like I'm such like a good example of that. I don't want to come off as a mean person. I really don't. I feel like I'm a nice person. I feel like that's why I don't have that many friends too. People think I'm just hella mean till they meet me and they're like, yeah, Vic's like nice, but it's just like you don't mess with her. Like you just don't mess with me, and that's just it. You just don't mess with me, and we're gonna be fine. You know, I'm not mean. Just don't mess with me or my friends or my family, especially my friends or family. Okay, so for blush today, this is my new favorite blush palette. This is the Isn't It Peachy palette from Makeup Obsession, and I've barely touched it just because it's pretty new to me, but I love these shades of like literally just peach. Like it's just straight up peach, and it's so pretty. So I'm gonna take the first two colors. Actually, I'm gonna mix. I'm a little bit too light for this color right here, but I'm gonna mix Daydream and Bloom. So these two right here. I'm gonna pop that on my cheeks. Like it just brings so much life to the skin. And honestly, it's so crazy. When I first started doing makeup, I was like, blush doesn't do anything. Bronzer doesn't do anything. Well, girl, you were using H&M blush and bronzer in 2014. So yeah, it didn't do anything because it didn't show up on your face. And it was so funny to me now, because if I were to see myself now with like how much makeup I put on and just like what I do like when I was like 14 or 15, like it'd just be crazy, because like I would have never expected that I would have ever gotten this much into makeup ever. Like look at my cheeks, they're just so pink and cute and like just blushy. Like I'm gonna put a little on my forehead. Like I don't know, I just need it everywhere. Okay, so this probably looks real weird, right? Because it's on my iPhone. My camera literally died, and the quality is probably not going to be as good as my camera, and I'm going to either look shittier or just not going to be able to see anything as clear. But I'm just going to film the rest of this video on my phone just because I don't want to wait for my battery to charge. So we're just going to do that. So I'm going to use this fan brush today. I'm going to go into the Summer Haze highlight from Artist Couture on a fan brush. This is like my favorite highlight, by the way. Like for my skin tone, it's like literally perfect. So I'm gonna go in with this fan brush, and let me get a mirror. I feel like this makes my skin look so weird, but it's fine. I'm just gonna highlight. It sucks because when I film with my camera, you can really see like when I put my highlight on, and it looks so good. Okay, so I am going to be using the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Sandstorm. This is what I use literally almost every single time I wear lipstick or anything nude, so know that. Because if you ever see my Instagram and you're like, what lip is she wearing? It's probably this with something like in the center or on top of it, like almost 100% guaranteed. And then what I do is after lining with this, I go in with a little bit of a darker lip liner from the same brand, same like line of lip liners. This is just in the shade Downtown Beauty, and it's a darker brown. And I like to go in on my Cupid's bow and right below my lip, and I feel like it just makes them look a lot bigger and more pouty. So I just go right in the center here. This is the, I don't know if I want to actually use this one right here, but this one is the L'Oreal Paris 802 Masterpiece lipstick. It is a little bit more on the pink side, but since, I don't know, let me just see. I think I might layer a little bit of something else on top of it. I go on top with this. I'm just gonna go with this. This is the Il Makiage Infinity Long Matte Lip Cream in the shade Matte Gala. I'm just gonna put it on in this mirror. Okay, so this is literally 4 hours after I started filming. I took a break, I ate finally because I was starving, but my battery is fully charged now, obviously. But I wanted to say thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this YouTube video. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to follow my Instagram, and thank you guys so much once again, and hopefully I will see you guys again in my next video. Bye, you guys.